maybe we've never seen this much talent at the quarterback position in the history of the NFL. And it got me thinking about the NBA as well. Like, look at the top 20 NBA players in the league. And then you think about the 20 after that are so good too. Which league has more of an influx of talent right now? NFL, NBA is just, we're so blessed as sports fans to kind of be living in this moment and to be able to watch these incredible athletes, Hall of Fame, all-time greats at this given time. It's just, I guess I thought I had a question. Maybe it's not a question, just an observation.
But I find
it's incredible.
Well, an interesting observation because I could speak, about the NFL, having done all these drafts a little bit more expertly, despite my, basketball knowledge. That
oh boy,
no, that don't you remember when the Manning and Brady era was at its peak?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Big Ben would, work his way in every now and then. And then Flacco flashed. The Flacco flash.
Flacco.
The conversation was, certainly in the AFC, was who's going to be next? Like we should take in this Brady Manning moment because the quarterback position will never be played at as high a level as we're currently seeing right now. And that the who's next conversation settled a lot on Breeze, right? It settled on Rodgers. I'm again talking at the height of the era of Brady and Manning. Phillip Rivers fell on Phillip. Yeah. Like, who's the next guy once these guys move on? And one of them still hasn't moved on. Another one was at the Nuggets-Warriors game last night. That's where Peyton Manning was last night. But now you take a look. And you've got Josh Allen and Mahomes playing that playoff game that they played last year. And that's what I think he's also referring to, Jordan Palmer, is like the level of play that you're seeing. And then you could throw you have to throw Burrow in that mix now, too. That's why I wanted to ask him, what does a Burrow leap look like from year 2 to year 3? If year 1 to year 2 looked like that, and his point was year 0 to year 1 was in COVID, and then he looked like he was taking his licks and beginning to grow in his first year there. But year 1 to year 2 was such a monumental leap. What does year 2 to year 3 look like? If he's going to have whatever the distance between year 1 and year 2, if you could actually put it into, geographic terms or, geometric terms, whatever that size is, could you imagine if you then have that size from year 2 to year 3? What that looks like? And then you've got Herbert involved. You have Mac Jones coming off of the best season a rookie had last year. You've got Russell Wilson coming in. You've got Derek Carr playing the way that he's playing. You've got Deshaun Watson now coming back. Lamar Jackson's a former MVP. You've got Trevor Lawrence already drafted in there. Matt Ryan just arrived. But I'm just talking about the next generation of quarterbacks that you thought. Honestly, I really thought sitting on the NFL Network set, who's going to be next at the quarterback position?
And that's kind of my point.
And I'm just talking about this conference. I don't even talk about Kyler Murray and everyone else.
Across the whole league, and maybe half the league you would say has an elite-level quarterback. And then you look at the NBA, try to rank the top 15 players in the NBA. It's impossible. You could argue that for days.
Well, number 1 is Jordan Poole, and then who's your 2?
Exactly.
Oh, boy.
Which Jordan would you rather have, Rich? Michael or Jordan?
Nice.
Or Poole?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
You got Jokic and Giannis and Embiid, just to name your MVPs just from this past year alone, and Booker and so on and so forth. I know. You're right.
The talent in both leagues is just off the chart.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.